France, Netherlands were able to battle it in the field and it ended draw. So it's goalless game. There was a lot of movement in that game. We bring you that fantastic and unique details of that game. And also Portugal, Turkey battled it yesterday. Cristiano Ronaldo, what is really happening? Is the players happy with Cristiano Ronaldo being part of the team right now, or it was just a formation they were playing? Stay tuned and let's get to you the details of that game. Turkey had a moment but could not actually go into it. And what surprised me most, N'Golo Kanté still surprised the world of football with 2 games, 2 man of the match. And we will talk about that as well. Cole Palmer frustrations are still in there. Hey, he has been called to the Euros and he's just sitting on the bench. Belgium have registered their first win in the tournament with a massive 2 win against Romania. Lukaku didn't get his goal, but Kelvin De Bruyne proved why he is one of the best midfielders in the tournament. What do you think? I'm here today with Sami, and if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like, and share the video. Don't forget, Copa America is also going on with Lionel Messi and Argentina winning their game against Canada. Will they be able to defend the title? We will go into details as well. And Sammy, Euro is buzzing, America is buzzing, and a lot of news coming on your way as well. And hey, what happened between France and Netherlands? I thought it was just a game that would give us a unique or give us an identity in that group, but it just looked like two were not ready to get in goals. There were a moment that Netherlands had a goal but was disallowed. Do you think it was actually a goal?
Okay, so talking about the goal, personally, I thought that the referee would have made it stand. But then this Euros, the referees have been able to do very, very well. They have not bended or any rule. There was an obstruction. There was a clear obstruction that Dumfries was in the line of the goalkeeper. And per that report, he's supposed to not take a goal. Now, he looked at it at all the angles, and then he decided that he's not going to take it. But yes, and some other referees, they could have said that, okay, the goalkeeper would have done nothing about it, and so it's a goal. But then I like what they did. Looking at the general view of the game, it actually looked like a final. It looked like the final. That is, everybody was being uh, focused, not trying to make little errors happen. We saw that France, in a way, was holding the game. Then later on, Netherlands. It was a very, very brilliant game. It was a battle of the midfield. The lack of Kylian Mbappe showed so clearly in the game. But then I think that was the game so far. Is the game of the tournament so far, and it has been brilliant from both teams.
It's been brilliant from both teams talking about the game. But the rule says if the player is blocking the view of the goalkeeper. But in this instance, I think the player was just matching the line with the goalkeeper. So why was it not taken as a goal? I'm still thinking about it, and I think maybe the VAR was not being fair to Netherlands, or maybe there was a certain rule again that overrules his being there.
Yeah, so after the game, I actually looked at the replay with some sport analysis, and I saw that the camera should have taken it on various grounds. Now, if it's taken on various angles, you will see that clearly Dumfries was he was blocking. One, first of all, he was on an offside position. Second of all, he's also obstructing the goalkeeper. So yes, mind you, the goalkeeper can make his defense that he could have made a save. What about that? You understand? So once
Mhm.
there's an obstruction, definitely you have to give it to the goalkeeper. That's why the goal was not given.
Okay, you have to give it to the goalkeeper. Let's move on to the Portugal Turkey game. Before we move on to the Portugal Turkey game, N'Golo Kante, what impact does he have on this France team coming on from Arab League to win man of the match twice in France game
I
and,
think
and
N'Golo,
also in 2 appearances?
N'Golo Kante. I don't know, but if you really remember, the last World Cup he was not able to go, not because of his form, but then because of he was injured. He had
Yeah.
a long injury in Chelsea, and afterwards, most people were not willing to bet on him. So therefore, it gave him the opportunity to move to Saudi. But then we can still see that this guy has the quality. And if I'm not even mistaken, I'm thinking that after this tournament, he will move back to Europe. I have that feeling. I don't know because N'Golo Kante he's the kind of midfielder every team wants. He covers grounds for you. He makes the tackle. One thing about I like about him, immediately he gets the tackle, he moves to an attack. He's the kind of defender, midfielders who break attack and starts an attack on his own. So I think N'Golo Kante, he's just good. He's just you can't take it away from him. 2 games, 2 man of the matches, and I think I'm going to say I'm still watching for more one of the matches because with what he's doing, I think he can even be the best player in the tournament if he continues like this.
If he continues like this, he might be the best player of the tournament. Moving to Portugal, Turkey was absolutely incredible game, and Turkey took the game to Portugal in the first minute of the game, but flopped later part of the game and was able to concede a lot of goals. What do you make up of that match?
With history has shown that Turkey has never defeated Portugal. So already I knew that the game to win. But then Turkey wanted to show something for the game. Looking at the quality on both sides is a big gap. You understand? But then Portugal also with Cristiano Ronaldo, who was not even able to score. But then it shows a little bit of how focused the team was. They want to try and get this trophy. So either ways of whatever they're going to do, they have to push in, and I think that's what happened. So I'm going to give to them. Turkey tried all what they could, but with a defense like Pepe, like Ruben Diaz, you can't. You just can't.
But a lot of people were complaining the Turkish coach benching Adagula. He came on later part and was just massive in the game. But then it was too late because I hear other news that he was not feeling well or he was in. But then he still came onto the game. Why was he not actually start Adagula in that game?
So playing against a team like Portugal, you need players who can tackle. So that's the first tactical change the manager did. You know, Adagula is a flair player type. And if you are playing against a team who's going to hold the ball more, you need people who can run. Adagula cannot do that. So the idea was to start with players who will run for him. Then later on in the game, when there's maybe a 0-0 draw, you introduce someone who is creative like Adagula to come and help. So if Adagule have started, I think Portugal would have scored like 5 because I don't see him so well in the defensive side. So it was a tactical plan from
Decision.
the coach. Yeah.
And Cristiano Ronaldo, you look at that game, it's like Portugal players were not giving him that passes that he needed. It's like so many chances he actually placed himself very well, but the pass was not gone until he made that assist. That maybe players after they scored and they were moving to him for that assist. Do you think they are really fed up with Cristiano Ronaldo in that Portugal team, or it was just a team plan?
No, I don't think the guys are fed up with Ronaldo. You know, it's there's the media in Portugal always trying to tell the coaches that hey, this guy is old, leaving. Let's send our younger squad. Little by little, people will deny it, but it will creep into the players' mind. But then he's also trying his possible best to maintain that chemistry amongst them. Yes, it would be nice if you get younger players to come and play, but Ronaldo is still delivering. As you said, earlier he wanted the ball earlier. I don't know. Most players were slow to give him the ball, but then when after he gave the assist, now they try to feed him, and I think it's something that the manager and the team will have to work with. But then I see Cristiano Ronaldo trying to maintain unity and trying to make the boys be focused because at the end of the day, if they win the trophy, it's not going to be Cristiano's trophy. It's going to be Portugal's trophy. So that is what I.
Lastly on Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal have raised concern about the security of the stadium because so many more than 5 supporters ran into the stadium just to get into him. A lot of them actually get to him to just take selfie. Do you think that concern was is a little bit high or maybe it was just normal for them?
So a player like these two big players, every match is that's what happens. But then after David Silva came and gave his input on what is happening, I began to realize that he's actually making sense. Because so far we've seen that players run into the field to come and take selfies. But then imagine if a player comes in the field with a knife and does something dangerous to him. So then I think the security is being poor. The stewards are poor. This they should have been able to stop them even before they get to
Yeah.
in the field. So it's been poor. And I hope that the next matches they will tighten up the security, they will tighten up the stewardship, and everybody will be able to protect a player like Ronaldo. Because if something happens to him right now, I think it's going to affect the whole world, not just the team.
Belgium, Romania. It was just absolutely incredible to see Belgium actually registering their first win. But what do you make up of that game? With Lukaku, the main striker, were not able to get that goal. But between him and also Kevin De Bruyne, there was a battle of the man of the match. What do you make up of that game?
As I said earlier, this tournament is not over, but I'm still taking Lukaku to take the goal king. If you have noticed, he has scored 3 goals and all of them have not been overturned by the VAR. The game was lovely. The game was intense. I like the way Romania came out to play. But at the end of the day, we saw how brilliant, individual brilliance the Belgium team had. Lukaku, on the other hand, has been very, very well. He works aside missing some chances. He's still a team player. He tries to get the ball and give to the team players, try to open spaces, and that we saw De Bruyne scoring a very powerful goal. And I think the Belgium team did well. This is their first win of the tournament, and they needed it because if they have not had a win this time around, I think they'll be looking to go home. But then, stay tuned for Lukaku. I still believe in Lukaku. Lukaku will still
To
win the
believe in Lukaku. And Kevin De Bruyne have shown what kind of midfielder he is. Getting that goal for Belgium, I think it was Lukaku who assisted that goal for sure. Yeah, it was Lukaku, and
yeah,
that's
Lukaku
why
played
the
well.
man of the match. That's why the man of the match issue was actually between him and then Lukaku. But then probably since Kevin De Bruyne had that goal, I think he was my man of the match for that game. America is also buzzing for sure, and Copa America have just started, and a lot of teams are making it massive. But then you look at Lionel Messi and Argentina. Well, they have registered their first win against Canada. It was kind of a massive, big deal for Argentina because they are looking forward to defend that title. Lionel Messi currently, people are thinking maybe the football is no longer there. But then looking at that game, what do you think about him as well in
In
Argentina team currently?
fact, aside me being a Barca fan, ever since I've watched football, I've not seen any player who is as good as Messi. Not just because of the titles he has, but in the game, the way he influenced the game. When I watched their first game, it was like, wow, Messi actually missed 3 good chances. On any other day, a lady should even close the eyes and miss, but Messi missed. At the end of the day, Messi also provided an assist. I think that the Copa America is going to be difficult. Argentina has won. We saw Ecuador, Venezuela won 2-1. We also seen Mexico. Mexico also registered their first win, scoring 1-0 against Jamaica. And yeah, Peru actually ended 0-0. But then I think it's going to be very interesting coming for the. It's going to be very interesting, especially looking at the Uruguay team. The Uruguay team want to win this time, and Argentina to want to maintain. So yes, kudos to Argentina, and I'm still supporting. I hope that they maintain this trophy.
But do you think they can still defend that title?
It's going to be difficult, as I said earlier. It's going to be very, very difficult, especially looking at the Uruguay team, mixing the old and the young, the talent they have, and looking at the Argentina team. You have not even mentioned the Brazilian team.
About the American team because that day to they are not. Uh-huh. Because they are the host nation actually, and I'm looking forward for America to win that title for me because it's been a long time coming, and they have organized that young players, that massive talented players, and I think they are brilliant out there to host and win that. But even though America competition or Copa America competition is sometimes very very difficult to determine, but hey.
My conclusion, I think America itself it's a good team. I don't see them winning. It's just like Canada. Canada to have a very good team. The one who is going to win this cup is going to be an old member of who usually wins. The likes of Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay. These are the top 3 picks for mine. I hope that Argentina wins it, but then we should not forget. I keep on mentioning Uruguay, and also though Brazil national team is not so much like it used to be, we should not forget them. The Brazilian national team is still a team to watch out for.
A team to watch out for. Guys, if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video. And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video as well. Ciao.